Alright, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. You already know what it is. I'm CWX. We're back here streaming some Pokemon TCG Pocket. Um, I was playing around with the Altaria deck. I was like trying to not play Suicune Greninja. So I want to play a different deck. Um, so I got Limitless open here for the current season, and I'm kind of browsing. We got Suicune Greninja, Darkrai, Giratina, top two decks. Guzzlord's there at three. I was watching Jody's video. He said Guzzlord's not a top three deck. Um, don't really want to play Guzzlord either. Sylveon, Espeon, I played a lot of that a couple seasons ago. It's a really good deck, but trying to play something new. I'd love to play with some of the new cards. I kind of looked at this Flareon EVEX deck. They got 4 EVs and 4 evolutions. Looks like it's really just about getting to Flareon EX, getting that charged up. They got 1 Magby. They have a Gen Apex Flareon to deal with Oricorio. Oricorio does have a pretty strong place in this meta. Lots of EX decks running around. Let's take a look at this Arceus Pichu deck list. So they got 2 Zeraoras, 2 Pichus, 2 Oricorios. Yeah, this is all really just about getting Arceus charged up. Maybe you get some swings in with Zeraora or Oricorio. Yeah, don't really want to play that deck either. It's not really speaking to me. So let's go back. What else is up top? Darkrai Arceus, Suicune Giratina. This was the one that I was kind of looking at. Raikou Magnezone. It'd be cool to play some Raikou. I think Tapu Koko or Corio. This was the one Judy made his video on. That seems like pretty top. Raikou Arceus, Buzzwole, Meow, Solgaleo Entei, Raikou, Tapu Koko, Donphan Rampardos. That was the one that I thought maybe would be pretty good because it counters the counter and isn't like weak to Suicune Greninja, and it counters all the electric that are trying to counter Suicune Greninja. So this was like the top fighting deck I was thinking about. Umbreon, Altaria, Silvally. Let's look at that real quick because I was trying to, make Altaria work. I actually made us, let's see here. I think I did try Silvally Altaria as well instead of Drud. Drud just is not that good. So they're running 2 type nulls, 2 Silvallis, 2 babies. How does my deck list differ? Oh, I didn't have Gladion as the thing. And I only have, let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 supporters. They have 4, 6, 8 supporters. So, yeah, actually that makes maybe Repel not the best. Rather not have Repel. And maybe instead of Switch, Dawn. Just similar effect, only you're playing supporter to work with Silvally. What else? So they have 1 less baby. And another copy of Psy. And instead of Lyra, they have Gladion. Instead of Lyra and Silver, they have Gladion and Geo. Okay, that's we'll keep that one in mind, but let's go back and look at Raikou. And let's maybe try and build Raikou. They got Pikachu EX and Raikou. I think I like Magnezone. Let's see here. We got this deck. Let's open the image here, and then This one won 8-2. So they got the full mag line, 2 Raikus, 2 Oricorios, 2 Pokeballs, 2 Professors, 2 Cyrus, a Mars, PCL, Guzma, and Cape. So both decks run 2 Cyruses and 1 PCL. Whereas this one runs 2 switches, X Speed, and Cape. They have different Pokemon numbers. Okay. So this is the kind of 3 auxiliary slots. They're running a second Oricorio, Mars, Guzma. Where this deck's running 2 switches and an X Speed. Which one was which? What do I like? Switches and an X Speed. Because Magnezone had 2 retreat costs. And same with Raikou. Raikou has 2. I remember everyone's pissed about that, so that's why you need to run X Speed. So it's really about, do you want Mars and Guzma? I think we want Mars and Guzma. And maybe instead of the second Oricorio, we could run the switch. You have so much energy generation with Magneton. And it's single energy. So I think we'll run a mix of these. We'll run Mars and Guzma. Actually, I think this is the deck list we want to run. So let's go ahead and delete one of these. Was this the one we were playing? I don't think so. We edited this up. We're just going to delete that. And let's see here. Let's see here. Do we have any shiny lightning cards? Just Jolteon. I thought maybe we had Magnezone or Magneton. Yep. Alright, so then we want Raikou. I'm gonna call this Mag Bullet. for now. Those are our pokies, our little monsters in our pocket. And then, oh, oops. What are all those? Those are all Ori cards, huh? Cape. 2 Cyrus. Mars. PCL. I want the goose. There's the goose. I think just our promos. Alright, did we really want... What did they do? Maybe we do want the X speed. Get Magnezone out of there instead of the second Ori. I think that's really my question is, do we want this Oricorio for X speed? I think seeing Oricorio a little more often. I'm only giving up 1 point on Magnezone. We'll keep the 2 Oricorios. Alright, that's pretty good. Now, should I do it on stream here real quick to fix up the deck list into our little grid tool here? Yeah, maybe I can just even show on screen my process here. Yeah, let's do it. Show you how a little programming. I'm gonna open up my file here, open with Sublime Text. Let's see here. I will go ahead and add this to my stream layout. Sublime is just my text editor. It's free. You can download it just by going to Google and searching Sublime Text. Okay, we got this on stream now. Open this up pretty big. Make it a little easier to see so I know what's on stream here. Okay. I know that's a little funky, but it's the best I can do for now. Oh, we don't want to do that. Keep it rolling in the background. We can just do this. Okay. Cool. So here's my Sublime Text. It's just a basic HTML document here. I use ChatGPT to help me with this, to be honest, because it's been a while since I did some JavaScript and HTML, but basically, yeah, I've got the styling sheet basically right here, just attached to the HTML elements. And then it gets injected with JavaScript into the body. Oh yeah, so that's all in the header. So honestly, style, yeah, we can close that. So that's the style sheet. Just have it embedded in that all in one document. And then in the body here, let's see here, what's in our header? header, not the head. The header is just like more of the actual inline element, where the header is like the document, like meta data. So that's not too big of a deal here. And then in the main, then we have these scripts. So we have these scripts with the deck data, but then here's the main script that kind of handles the clickable elements on the page. So you don't need to know too much about that. But yeah, that's basically it. That injects all the HTML pretty much. Pretty simple app. So then we just have a new script tab for each deck list. So maybe I could have a like the only thing separate from this document, or like text code base, is linking to a separate asset folder that has all the card images. And honestly, we could probably have done this where, or what I was thinking before was have a separate JSON folder, but I think it's easier just to have it embedded here, because then you don't have to run a server or anything like that. So the only other thing we have to do when we add a new deck is add this new line here. What did we call this? Mag bullet. Okay, and so the cards we need, open up, like I said, I have that separate asset folder for the images. Card images, cards, there we go. I don't have it on screen here, but we could pull this to the side so you can see a little bit more of what I'm up to. Alright, then in this, I guess we can kind of pull this over too. And then in this tab, we'll go to limitless. Oh, that actually wasn't, so we're playing this deck. Okay. Okay. But yeah, we want to add in all these cards. So this is A1. So let's go over here back to the JavaScript. A2, card 147 is Kate. Let me pull this over here. And then this is a little bit different than ranked content, but I'm just kind of showing you behind the curtain here. I thought this might be entertaining. If not, and you're rewatching the stream, just scroll ahead and you can, this might take a few minutes just to update this. I gotta download the images and, update these source paths. But we do have one cape, so that's this one card. So we're gonna take that one out. A2 148 is helmet, so we don't want helmet. Take both of those out. 007 is Professor. 05 is Pokeball. This one is red card, so we can take that out as well. A1A, I believe the A1A card is Leaf. 68, yeah, Leaf, we don't have Leaf. A4a, that's Traveling Merchant, we can take that one out. 55 is Altaria, we can take that one out. 55, Altaria out. 64, I believe is Swablu, it is, so we can take that out. A2a, 71 is Arceus. Back to A1a, 56, that's Strud. A4 cards, 151 is Switch, and 32 is Magny. So we can take all these out. So the only cards overlapping this deck were Cape, Professor, and Oak. So now we need Magnemite in our asset folder for this project. Magnemite and Magneton. So this guy is A1. He's A1, baby. Like a steak sauce. So we'll save him. Him. A2. Raikou. A4a. I think we have Oricorio. Let me double check. Yeah, we already have Oricorio file. PCL. Do we have PCL? A2B. Let's look. 70. No, we don't. Okay. Mars is A2155. We actually already have Mars in one of our previous decks. Cyrus, I think we have as well. Let's look. A2150. Yeah, we should have that. Alright. Guzma, I don't believe we have. It's A3151. Oh. We do have A3151. When did we have Guzma? Alright, I think that's all of our cards. So, now we gotta go put in those file paths. On this document, and these are going to be loaded in this order, so I'm actually going to just move Kate up to this slot, and then we'll move this one, and then I think we'll load in all the supporters next. So we have the two balls, the Cape, the two Professor Snowy, I think should do the two Cyruses, so let's go double check the file path. So this is going to be in the A2 folder. A2. 50. This is a PNG for some reason. Some of them are PNG, some of them are Webpack. I don't really know. I think maybe just depending on which page I saved the image from. But we have 2 of this. I'm gonna load in. PCL was, which expansion was that? A2B? Yeah. So the A2B underscore 70. Some of them have this SM too. I don't know if that's like small or what, but and now we want Mars. Forget Mars was A2, right? Supporter is Guzma A3 151. So A3 folder, A3 151.web. Cool. So the rest are going to be the monsters. So let's do the mag line A1 folder. A1 underscore 097 10 sm.web p. I want 2 of those. Let's go Magnezone, which was A2, I believe. Yep. Two, 5, 3. Alright, next we can do Choreo, which was A3, I believe. Yes. A3. 6. This is actually got about Let's go double check Magnezone. Yeah, that was right. And then finally the 2 Raikus. It's going to be A4a. A4a. Alright. Now that should do the trick. We'll save it. Let's go here, refresh our page. Mag bullet. Awesome. First try worked out. Do we like this layout? I almost kind of want to reorder these a little bit. Let's see here. Or Choreo. Is this guy. So I almost want one of these Choreos to be last. last, and then also one oratorio after. Magneton. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, I just like that a little bit better for keeping the magnezones together. Cool. There we go. Got our JavaScript updated. I'm going to go ahead and close that. Let's see here. We can close this. And now we can get into some ranked. Making sure my stream is up and running well. Pause the music for a second. Man, I think my audio is trash. Yeah, my mouth wasn't probably close enough to the mic, but all right. This maybe. Man, I think my audio is trash. Yeah, my mouth wasn't probably close enough to the mic. All right, hopefully that's good now. I'm actually going to end this stream and start a new one now that we have the deck. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back. I just kind of ended the last stream and started a new one because the last one we weren't really getting into the gameplay too much. It was me kind of actually just switching gears and streaming myself doing some of the web development for my clickable tool here. Wanted to update it with a new deck, wanted to try out something else. The Drud Altaria wasn't working. So without further ado, we're going to get into this. I don't really know too much about this deck other than that Suicune is really good and Electric counters that. So yeah, I won't bore you guys down too much. Let's give it a try. I'm guessing, yeah, we just want to get to those Magnemites and Magnetons as quick as possible so we can start charging up. And then, you know, get that Raikou in the active, I think, and charge up. We're starting Ori. I'm going to double check my audio here again. That was another reason why I wanted to restart the stream. I think I had my background music way too loud. Let's see here. Okay, I kind of got both running in the background. Okay, I think I can bring it up a little bit. Thanks for bearing with me. I'm going to bring it up just a touch. Layout's looking good. Alright, I need to keep up with my tool here. I also want to be aware of time. Guzma, Cyrus, PCL, Magneton, Pokeball. Do we retreat right away? I think we do, just to get Raikou drawing us more cards. I'm honestly okay with that. I mean, we got Pokeball Magneton. What, we had 5 or 4 cards in our hand. And we got Raikou. We got Raikou running. We would love that cape right about now. I think in this case we go Pokeball first. That way Professor has a better chance, I think, at getting the cape. Let's reset the sideboard because we kind of got messed up there. So both Pokeballs and a Professor have been drawn. We got a Raikou, a Magnemite, an Oricorio, 2 Magnetons, Magnezone, another Magnemite, and Mars. Okay. We did not get our cape, but we have another turn. And we'll be able to go into Magnezone for 110. I think we gotta attach here, and maybe we can retreat. This is where maybe switch in this deck would be good. Magnezone. Let's see here, 7 cards. That's 4, 6, 8. What are we missing? PCL. So he's coming in to kill Raikou next turn. So I think we got to retreat into Ori. He's got 4 cards in his hand. I don't think he really got what he needed, so I think I'm going to wait on Mars. And he already used his red card, so I'm not super afraid. So now he's just waiting. Magnezone actually survives a Giratina hit. He got helmet. Still didn't get what he needed. So there he got his candy. So we do 110, he has 40, but Magnezone. So now with Cape, Magnezone would survive. With 40. Or Magnezone go with 160. He attacks, goes down to 140. Giratina does 130. But 110 doesn't get him there. But if we do one hit with Ori, we go down to 30. Maybe we PCL Ori. No, I think we wait. Because then next turn, yeah, we come in with Mag. Oof. That sets up the Cyrus play. Okay. Okay. Well, we'll take out Gira. And I don't think he can take out... Unless he has two, and then he has two Cyrus, and then he can Cyrus the Ori. Okay. So let's put in Mag. I think we PCL this Oricorio. Maybe should have saved the cape. I don't know where this energy goes either. Because even if we had put, if he has Cyrus, if we'd put the cape on Oricorio, he still would have got us. Because we would have been at 80, and he would have just done another Shuriken and Miss Slash. So he's got to have Cyrus here. Dang it. We should have evolved. We blew it. Hold on. That stinks. We should have known about Sabrina. Okay. Well, lesson learned. Lesson learned. Gira, Ninja. Yeah, we just gave them too long. They had Cyrus, Sabrina. Or even if we had just put Raikou down, I think we could have got out of there in time. If we'd put Raikou down, he would have done 80. Or he could have only done 20 to one of them. So whichever one we... Yeah, if we'd put Raikou or Magnezone down. Rats. All right. We could early Mars. But he's going to be drawn. So maybe not. I think we just end our turn. Raikou, Mars, Pokeball, Guzma. Both Magnetons. Cape. Is that it? 3, 7. Yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and Pokeball. We got PCL, Magnemite. They got all their EVs. We got all the EVs. I guess let's play that. That's super annoying. So what basics do we have left? Raikou, or 2 Oris and a Magnemite. Takes 3 swings with Raikou to take Espeon out. There's probably another loss here. I should just concede on to the next. I mean, we didn't get our Pokeballs till late. We still haven't had any either Professor. So he swings, we go to 50. PCL Cape gets us out of KO range unless they have a red or a Guzma. We'll save the other slot for Magnemite. Jeez Louise. There's Guzma and the game. Cool. Alright, we're 0 for 2. Not doing so good so far in ranked season, fam. Ooh, do we have just a random Z in our JavaScript? Let me reopen this again real quick. I am gonna have to go soonish. We've been on this current stream 20 minutes, 2 games in 20 minutes. I guess that makes sense, about 10 minutes per game. So we'll see how many we get in. Got rid of that Z. Ori. I feel like Giratina's not their best start. They're playing water, so it might be Suicune, Greninja, Giratina. That's kind of like the top deck list. Let's see here. Is that my deck list? Yeah, I think it's this one. We can even try and on a different tab play their deck. So they got Gira and they've played Pokeball and Professor. We got Mag. We should have played Mars. Damn it. Yeah, we flubbed there. So they're just gonna chip down that Oricorio. Great. Let's see here. They got Candy, Ninja. Yeah, we really should have Marsed. Interesting. Wish we had Cape. Because we could retreat into Raikou, but then he one-hits us, so I think we gotta leave Ori in the active. I think no matter what, next turn, we're cooked. I think if we had gotten Cape, we had a chance. Dang, this deck isn't cooking. We'll try one more. Alright, we're going into a dark deck with Guz here. Do I want to put Raikou down? What else do I have? The other Ori. I guess that's my choice. Yeah, it's just these two. How is he gonna deal with Ori? I guess it doesn't really matter right now. 10 cards, there's 5. What am I missing? So he's gonna grind Chorus. I don't think we need to place Cape right now either, but did they have unequip? Where are we gonna want the Cape if we did play it? At this point, I don't think Raikou helps us much, so I think we play this Ori so we don't draw it back. And the Cape, I guess we just sit on Cape for now. Let's see here. We lost to Gira Ninja. What else did we lose to? I forget. I didn't track it. Alright, Grindcore. He got 1. He got 2. Good for him. Does he have an answer for Oricorio? He's got a helmet. We do have Guzma. Let's go ahead and Guzma. Alright, Celesteela. guess, is something. He's going to start building that. All right, we really needed that. We really needed that. Uh-oh. No. That's not good. What else can I do? No. Shoot. All right, chat. Sorry we couldn't get that going for you. Had some technical difficulties. We're going to end this stream here. Like, comment, subscribe. Really helps me out. I want to keep doing this. Yeah, so share this video. I think one of the most important things is going to have your notifications turned on, so that way, like, when I do go live, you'll be able to tune in. So hit that bell, like, comment, share, and until next time.